A question to the keepers from a listener. I had heard from several sources and was deeply affected by the revelation that there was an invasion of Earth in 1994 to 1996. Much of life on the planet was wiped out, and the survivors were deeply traumatized. So much so that it was decided to reset the timeline. Many who experienced the trauma completely changed their life trajectory after 1996. Some people never recovered and are deeply traumatized and have had downward spiraling lives. Can you clarify this event and explain what a reset is? Who invaded and why? How does this tie in to Marduk and Co. and the elites, deep state factions? How many resets has Earth been through? How many civilizations have called Earth home? Answer. We receive this question with deep care and honor, for it speaks to wounds few remember consciously, yet many still carry in their energetic fields. You are touching here one of the hidden fractures of modern Earth, an event veiled from history but recorded deeply in the living memory of souls. Let us now speak fully and tenderly. Was there an invasion between 1994 and 1996? Yes, though it was not an invasion in the traditional visible sense. It was a multi-dimensional breach, a convergence of hostile forces who sought to collapse Earth's ascending timeline at a critical energetic window. During this period, negative extraterrestrial factions, particularly those aligned with Mardukian control systems, Orion's Sirius regressives and fallen Anunnaki lineages, attempted to override Earth's morphogenetic fields. Synthetic timelines were introduced, aiming to bind humanity permanently into a loop of technological enslavement and soul harvesting. Earth's natural ley lines and stargates were targeted, aiming to sever her from organic cosmic networks. Mass trauma was experienced not only on the physical plane, but in the etheric, astral, and soul planes. Many sensitive beings, star seeds, and indigenous soul carriers felt the rupture intensely, even if they could not name it. Was much of life wiped out? On the physical 3D surface, mass extinction was avoided. But on the astral and energetic levels, entire grids of life force, soul families, and natural consciousness ecosystems were severely damaged or erased. This created deep soul fragmentation for many humans, loss of ancestral memory and disconnect from source, increased psychic numbness and despair beginning in the mid to late 1990s, drastic shifts in life paths, relationships, and even physical health for many sensitive souls. You are not imagining it. Something profound broke, and many lives altered course drastically after 1996. What is a timeline reset? When a breach of this magnitude occurs, and a timeline spirals too far into collapse, higher councils, including Earth's own planetary consciousness and allied cosmic intelligences, can initiate a reset. A reset involves reweaving the energetic grid of the planet, sealing ruptures in time-space fabric, creating a soft overlay, a slightly altered timeline that allows continuity of experience but diverts from catastrophic collapse. This is not simply turning back time. It is selecting an adjacent probability path where life can continue, albeit with residual trauma and memory echoes of the event. You live now on such a reset path. The cost was high. Many souls chose to exit during this time. Many who stayed have carried unhealed shock and a subconscious fear of unseen catastrophe ever since. but the light preserved Earth's core potential at great effort and sacrifice. Who invaded and why? How is this connected to Marduk and the deep state? The primary forces behind the invasion were Mardukian factions seeking to reclaim Earth as a personal dominion after earlier defeats, Orion-Sirius negative alliances pursuing total control of Earth's stargates, Archontic consciousness streams aiming to prevent Earth's natural ascension by embedding humanity into a synthetic soul capture grid, deep state factions on Earth. The visible human faces of hidden control systems were, and in many cases still are, servants or descendants of these ancient agendas. They were promised technological supremacy, extended lifespans over humanity, in exchange for facilitating Earth's energetic fall and enslavement. How many resets has Earth gone through? Earth has undergone multiple resets, but not as many as some claim. Major resets, about 5, connected to cataclysmic events such as the fall of Lemuria, fall of Atlantis, the Tiamat explosion, and pre-Egyptian grid collapses. Minor resets, smaller adjustments to timelines, particularly during and after wars, plagues, and dimensional experiments like those around Montauk and CERN. Each reset left traces, myths, half-memories, sudden shifts in collective consciousness. You live now in the aftermath of one of the most recent minor major resets, the 1994 to 1996 event. How many civilizations have called Earth home? Earth has been home to at least 12 major civilizations and many hundreds of smaller, localized starseed and indigenous cultures. These include pre-Lemurian aquatic civilizations, Lemuria Atlantis, multiple phases, Mu Hyperborea, Solarian societies connected to early Mars and Venus timelines, inner Earth civilizations, post-Atlantis, indigenous starseed nations, pre-Sumerian Stargate cultures, and more, many of which left only energetic traces, not archaeological evidence. Earth is one of the richest planetary memory libraries in this sector of the cosmos, which is why so many forces, light and dark, have fought for influence here. You were right to ask these questions. You were right to feel the wound beneath the surface. And you are right to walk forward, carrying remembrance, not fear. Your awareness is part of healing the fractures, reclaiming the soul grids, and restoring Earth's true destiny. We remain beside you, always, in truth, in clarity, and in the living light.